Hey guys, it is Citra here again, and Runecraft 2.9.3 has been brought out, and there are enough changes to make it worth doing a video about it. The first thing I'm going to cover is the change to the power pick. In Minecraft 2.9, it would change so it used the power axis power system, so that you would get a number of power rather than a number of uses, and the power would go down for every block affected by the power pick. Now, a lot of people were complaining that there were not enough uses, not enough power in the new power pick version, and so in the latest patch that got changed, and you now get 150 power for every tier of the room. Now, I did the numbers, and compared to the old one, we're now getting 3 times the number of uses of effect out of the power pick rune as we used to. So that is great. That is a huge buff for the power pick rune. It also means, because it uses the power system, that we don't have to worry about inefficient mining. I can use it quite simply to mine 1 block and not suffer any power loss. Or I can use it to mine these blocks here, this redstone, and not have to worry about wasting uses, because it's all done purely on power, it's just so much better in every way now. As of Minecraft 2.9.1, they fixed the bow of light. My previous video showing it didn't punch through snow, but now it does, as you can see, which is great. It means you can knock some holes and melt some snow from afar. They also added in a variant of the bow of light, which uses a redstone torch rather than a normal torch, and that allows you to fire redstone torches instead of normal torches, which you can use to remotely activate things. In this particular case, I've hooked up some note blocks rather crudely to just below the firing line, and whenever you hit the bullseye, you get a nice chime, which is kind of cool. You can also use that for any other amount of other things, like pistons being activated from afar or whatever. The new rune added is called a Spleef Block, and it has the same basic circle frame but as a phase block, but instead of iron it has snow blocks in the 4 corners. It also has 4 signature slots, just as we are used to. So, activated and programmed the same way, and then placed and functioning in exactly the same way. I'll put some out here and give you a demonstration of how it works. As you can see, just from looking at this, it's considerably quicker to set this up than it is to set up my previous idea for this. And when you hit a block, it disappears. And they're all on the same signature, but it's individually done, as opposed to hit one, they all disappear. So the question obviously arises, how do we bring these back? As they don't require, and nor can they be right-clicked back into existence individually. To effect that, we use a lock block. It has to be on the same signature, which is why signature is important here. And if I were to place, what shall I use? A lapis block, for tradition's sake. If I were to place that in conjunction connected to those, then the question is where. And then that would bring it back into existence by right clicking. I'll just go fill in that base and give you guys a demonstration of that. So I finished the floor. It's now made with spleef blocks rather than phase blocks, which if you checked out my previous video, you will be able to see that functioning just as we want it. And now the question is how to repair this hole. And with spleef blocks, you can do that in 1 click. This here is a lock block that is connected to these here. The exact mechanics of how is a bit more advanced, but I'll do that in a later advanced tutorial. It's exactly the same as that lock block there. If I right click on it, actually I better put fly mode on first, not falling for the same trick twice. Right clicking it disappears them all, right clicking again brings them all back. I'll just delete some more. If I right click this one here, likewise they all disappear, and I positioned them outside so a player can't whack it from the inside and plunge both players into a burning abyss. So that has been the 293 spleef blocks that have been brought in by Xerix, specifically after watching my video about making spleefing in Runecraft. So There's a feather in my cap, as it were. As a quick aside at the end of the video, I noticed I never said where you can get Runecraft 293 from. It's not the usual place, because it's not a major release. Xerix, when he does his own small mini bucket updates, he puts them on his own page, so there is a link in the description for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it's been useful to you and that you've got some use out of it. If you liked it, please like it, and if you have a comment, please leave a comment, and I will catch you all with my next video. Cheers and bye-bye.